Performance matters. That's not just my opinion. That's what everyone is saying, and I totally agree, especially with fragrances. Almost every post I put on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, the most asked question is always the same. How long does this fragrance last? Does it project really good? Is it a beast mode? And that's why I decided today to put on this video to help you guys choose your best performer cheap summer fragrances. So I gathered in front of me almost 20 of the most popular, talked about, super hyped, fresh fragrances. The most expensive one out of these, I think it's 40-50 bucks. So you can choose depending on the performance. So today we will have a slightly different tier list, and here is how we're doing it. So first category is beast mode, 10 plus hours for a freshie. This is rare, but we will have some today. For the second category, this is the reliable, does the job, decent performer category. We're counting 7 to 9 hours as decent. For a freshie, believe guys, this is more than enough. But the third category is the trash one that you need and you should avoid, because for me a fragrance should last at least for 5 hours or more. And the last category doesn't have that criteria. So basically we will put anything that performs less than 5 hours there, and we will have some surprises there. So stick to the end because we have at least 20 of these popular fragrances and we will rank them together. Let's go. Alright, so I've put everything on my right hand, and let's start with one beast adorable fragrance for me. This is so special for summer spring. It's none than French Avenue Vulcan Feu. If you want that juicy tropical fruity scent DNA, it's not that fresh, it's more like a tropical juice, mango, citruses. It's really perfect for those hot summer days. And performance, this one earns its spot in the beast mode category. This one beats the original as well. I get at least 10 hours out of it. If I spray on clothes, I would smell this the next day. So beast mode category, and we're starting strong here. Next we have Afnan Rare. This is super popular. Everyone is mentioning this as at least the top 3 Pacific Chill clones or alternative, and I can see why. But it appears that we have 2 different batches floating around, and I've got the strongest one, and I've had friends that get around 6 to 7 hours. For me, I get easily 9 hours out of it. So to be fair here, I'm putting this into the second category. It's reliable, it does the job. Let's say we get around 7 to 9 hours, depends on the batch and the bottle you have. Still, you need to check out if you want the citrusy, fresh apricot based fragrance. This one is a masterpiece in my opinion, and the LV Pacific Chill as well. By masterpiece I mean the scent in it, it's so unique. We move on to one of my favorites from French Avenue, Ether, because I love and adore Green Leaf from Parfums de Marly. It's one of my favorite niche fragrances. Quality in Green Leaf is just on another level, but this one, it gets closer to that. You get the sharp opening, green apple, crispy, earthy, woody base. It's so damn good. You can rock this, to be honest, in any season, any occasion, but it shines more in summer, spring, and that's why I'm featuring it in this video. Performance wise, and the main point here, I'm getting around 6 to 8 hours. I'm putting this into the second category. It's not weak, but it's not also a beast mode. But for a freshie, keep in mind that 6-7 hours are more than enough, and it will last the whole working day for you. Next, we have one of the masterpieces of Maison Alhambra, but performance wise, this is unfortunately weak. But keep in mind that this is not as weak as the original, which is Afternoon Swim, which by the way lasts for 3-4 hours maximum. I get around 5 to 6 hours. I mean, most of the time, to be honest with you, I get less than 5 hours with this. I need to spray on clothes like 10 plus spray sometimes. I usually use this for the gym. As you can see the dent, I often reach for this because it's cheap, has a decent quality, performance is decent, 4 to 5 hours. I mean, that's what I need for the gym. Still a gorgeous scent DNA and worth picking up for less than 20 bucks sometimes. But performance wise, you need to manage your expectations because this will last for 4 to 5 hours, so it lands into the weak category. Sorry. So next, Arabiat Prestige Marwa, one of the most hyped LV Imagination cologne. My LV bottle is empty. I tried to fill it up for like 5 months and I couldn't do that because it's sold out everywhere. So I decided to reach for this in this summer, and so far the experience is 10 out of 10. You get that clean, elegant, soapy, fresh scent DNA, like the Imagination. It's the closest in my collection to the Imagination scent DNA, especially in the opening. Maybe the LV Imagination's dry down is a bit more complex than this one, but still it's fresh, clean, soapy, elegant. Performance wise, I heard people complaining about this one and I don't understand why, because I get a solid 6 to 7 hours out of it, so it lands into the second category easily. We try to keep up the pace, guys, because we've got at least 15 more to come. This is Reef's Freeze, one of the strongest fresh fragrances I've ever tried. Quality is not that great, but performance wise, if you're looking for a beast mode for this summer, we're talking 12 plus hours, by the way. This is your answer. It's called Icy Citrusy with a barbershop touch. It's so elegant, slightly unique, and performs crazy. Projection is 3-4 hours minimum. As I said, to keep it simple, guys, if you want a strong performer, get this one. This lands easily in the first category, and we've got at least 2-3 more that will land in the same category. So stick till the end and don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and comment with your strongest fresh fragrances, at least clones category. And we keep going with Aromatic Sunkiss. This is my favorite out of the 5 I have from Aromatics French Avenue. I think Nib did a great job here. It's so elegant, it has some floral undertone, it's well suitable for spring, summer, hot days. It's fresh, clean, nothing crazy, but yet so refined. But unfortunately, you're looking at 4 to 5 hours for this fragrance. Unfortunately, I really hope Aromatics finds a way to get the performance slightly better for this one, because the scent DNA is to die for. It's so gorgeous. So I'm putting this into the third category. It's weak, but scent profile is so beautiful. I mean, 5 hours, it's not that bad. Next, to the one of the most popular ones, like the past 5 years at least, Hawas the OG and Hawas Ice, and I prefer this one to the OG, like by far. Fresh, slightly sweet in that crowd pleasing scent profile. This will please anyone around you. It will get compliments and it will perform great. I get around 8 to 9 hours, so it's in between the first category and second category, but to be honest with you, most of the time I get 8 hours, maximum 9 hours. It doesn't reach that 10 hours mark or 10 plus hours, so it's the best or one of the best performance in the second category. Let's put it that way. We keep going now with Turathi Electric from Afnan. Have some burgers and this is one of them. This is supposed to be a clone of Blue Talisman. It's maybe more sweet, juicier than that. Quality is decent, performance also is decent. It's not that weak, but it's also not that beast mode. It's clean, easy to wear, elegant, and super versatile. In my opinion, you can rock this for any season, any occasion, especially for work. This shines, I mean for office, and you will get around 5 to 6 hours. This is a decent performer. Maybe you need to reapply midday, but 6 hours not that bad considering the price, the quality, and what it's cloning. The first Raihan in this list, and this is Pacific Aura. We will have another Raihan coming soon. This is a more metallic version of the LV Pacific Chill, still one of the best alternatives to that. Cool, minty, mojito vibe. It's fresh, elegant, and quality is 10 out of 10 for this one, to be honest with you guys. But performance for this one is actually unpredictable. Sometimes I get 8 to 9 hours, and sometimes I cannot sniff it and smell it after like 5 hours. Maybe I'm becoming nose blind to it, but I don't know. So I doubt if this is really beast mode or a decent one, but I'm giving this the benefit of the doubt, and I'm putting it in the beast mode category, guys, because I remember sometimes I smell it on my clothes for after like 2-3 days, which means it's in the beast mode category. Please let me know how many hours you get from the Pacific Aura. I'm really curious to know. Maybe I'm wrong with this, but for me, at least I get 8 hours out of it. Another Maison Alhambra and another Jean Love fragrance. This is Immortal. It's supposed to be an Immensity LV Immensity clone and alternative to that. The first time I smelled this, I was blown away how close it is to the original. This is like 95% similar to that with less than 20 bucks. I mean, what can I say? But we only care about performance. You're right, guys. I get at least 5 to 6 hours out of it. It's not the beast mode or the strongest out of these 20 I have in front of me, but also it's not the weakest one. It does the job. It lasts the whole working day for you. You don't need to reapply wearing this one. Performance sits around 5 to 6 hours. This is a decent, reliable performer. You can get a full working day wearing it without the need of reapplying. So that's why this lands into the second category. We're halfway through, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and let's keep going. Latafa Sheriff is the next one. This is another Parfum Zomali Greenly alternative. This is like the juicier, fruitier side of that. So compared to the Ether from French Avenue, this is like the juicier version of that. This is the woodier, sharper, and closest to the Parfum Zomali Greenly. So let's say this is like the feminine version of Greenly, and this is the pure masculine one. Nevertheless, performance wise, this gets around 6 to 7 hours. It's decent, gets the job done. It shines perfectly in spring and works amazing in these summer hot days. It's consistent, gets around 7-8 hours or 6 hours, whatever. Second category. The second Raihan fragrance is actually Aquatica. This is a creamy, warm, coconutty fragrance. Opening also is heavy on citruses. It's super unique. This is supposed to be a clone of the Virgin Island water from Creed, a very expensive fragrance, but this will cost a fraction of the price. Scent profile is one of the best out of this 20 in front of me, but performance lacks. This is unfortunately a weak performer. I get around 4 hours, 5 hours maximum. I mean, it's really sad. If you love the scent DNA, I mean, you can get this one. You can reapply midday, you can overspray it, you can spray on clothes. But for the moment, this will land into the last category. Next, Khadlaj Island. This is my favorite, and from the Khadlaj Island line, we have Island Dreams, Highland, Vanilla Dunes, which is Alfire inspired version. This one is the Jean Paul Gaultier Le Beau Le Parfum, 95% similar to that scent DNA. Performance is great. I get a consistent 9 to 10 hours, sometimes pushing to the 11 hours, 12 hours. Depends if I spray on clothes. On clothes, I can still smell this after 2-3 days. It's that potent, it's that strong. I don't really understand why people are complaining about either the quality of this or the performance. Both are great, and this lands into the first category based on what I've been saying. Next, to my beloved Supremacy Collector's Edition. Whenever I see this, I smile, man, because I freaking love this one. This is my favorite fragrance for under 50 bucks. Like, from all fragrances that cost under 50 bucks, this is my favorite. This was my most complimented fragrance cheap category the previous year. This year it brought a lot of compliments already, and we're still half through the year. So this is another inspired version of the Aventus Absolu. It's sweet, pineapple-y, smoky, elegant, potent, beast mode, 13-14 plus hours. You get shower, you do some sport, you go for errands, and this still here till you want to get rid of it. And for me, I don't want that. I want to smell it after hours because it's so gorgeous. The dry down is sweet, elegant, addictive, and a compliment puller. These here with Freeze are the strongest out of the 20. This will land, of course, in the first category, but I think we still have one or two in the first category. Stay tuned and stick to the end. Let's keep going. Next, we have Afnan 9 EM Dive, and this is your reliable morning grab. It's easy to wear, compliment puller, really fresh, elegant. This has the opening of the YSL, the EDP or Ice Colony, and the dry down of Bleu Channel. Exactly. It's incensey, woody in the dry down, but still fresh, refined, and crowd pleaser. Performance lands into the 6-7 hours, so this is reliable. It does the job and lands into the second category. We're almost there, guys. We have Rasasi Hawas Cobra. This is the second Rasasi Hawas, and we will have another one, third one coming soon. This is another LV Imagination dupe. It's not bad. It's not the closest as well. Quality is, it's not my favorite of the Hawas line, but it does the job. For the price, it's decent, but performance, unfortunately, this is weak. I get consistent 3 to 4 hours. I wear this usually to work, and usually I need to reply midday because it's weak. And that's why it lands into the last category, into the weak performance. Next we have Latafa Opulent Dubai, and this is another God of Fire clone. This is more potent, this is more citrusy heavy, this is more mango heavy. Both are great. If you want the best performer, and for me the closest, go grab French Avenue Vulcanfeur. But this is slightly cheaper, so if your budget is slightly limited, for 20 bucks you can grab this one. I bought it for 18 bucks, I think, I remember. It's dirt cheap and quality is actually good. Performance around 7 to 8 hours. It's one of the best performance out of the second category. 8 hours is more than enough for a fruity, juicy, fresh fragrance. So second category, we keep going. Another Khadlaj Island. This is the Dreams. This is the LV Symphony. Knowing that the Symphony is beast mode, one of the strongest fresh fragrances I've ever owned in my life, like 14 hours sometimes. And compliments will come even after 12 hours of wearing it. It's shocking, but this one doesn't even get close to that. It's 6 to 7 hours maximum, like 8 hours if you really overspray it. Quality is not that great. It's far away from being an LV Symphony 1-to-1, guys. It's like 75 to 80%. Similar to that, this is more like musky, earthy, greener version of the LV Symphony. It's still good for the price. Performance is decent. 8 hours are more than enough for your working day. So, second category. Next, Nusuk Sama. This is a Pacific Rock Moss clone, and it's really good. It's super unique. It's airy, fresh, elegant and so different from all fragrances I have in front of me. Performance sits around 6 to 7 hours. It's great. I mean, I highly recommend getting this one because it's super unique and performs really good. This lands into the second category, reliable, does the job category. Before the last one, we have Massage Infused from Zimaya. This is another LV Imagination clone. I mean, scent profile, quality is not that bad. Performance is decent. I get around 6 hours, 5 hours, like 5.5 in between, you know. It's maybe the weakest out of the second category, but it lands into the second category at the end. It's not weak, but it's not also a beast mode fragrance. And by the way, you can get this for under 20 bucks sometimes, so I recommend checking it out. And finally, Rassasi Hawa's Fire. I know a lot of you will say this isn't a summer fragrance. For me, it is. It's sweet. It's not your typical fresh fragrance. It's spicy, warm, but don't overspray this one. 2-3 sprays are enough. And performance, this is a beast mode. 12 plus hours easily, one of the strongest out of these 22 or 20 I have in front of me. And with that, we end up this list. I hope guys you enjoyed this video. You at least know what to choose, what to buy next, and don't waste your money on the weak performance. If you like that scent DNA and you have some spare money, you can buy one of 2 of these scent profiles like the Aquatica. As I said, scent DNA is so gorgeous, it's so beautiful, but performance is weak. So you can buy this one for 30-40 bucks, reapply midday, no problem. But I recommend you check out the reliable, does the job category or the beast mode. Choose 2-3 for your summer rotation and you're ready for the next summer season. Don't forget to like this video, put a comment please with your best performers like cheapy ones, summer, spring. I'm really curious to know what is your beast mode fragrances, and to subscribe. Every new subscriber will help this channel grow more and more and provide more videos like this one. I love you guys. See you in the next one. Peace.